everybody, and welcome to your good after news, your second bite at the juicy cherry that is the wrestling news sphere. I am Adam Cleary, joined as ever by my partner in crime, Adam Nicholas.
Hello, that's me. Oh, we've got some lovely news stories for you today as well, including two handsome men in sunglasses. That's not a story though, that's just a fact. We have possible plans for WWE's SmackDown hacker revealed, and we also have Chris Jericho filing for a new AEW trademark. Adam Cleary, what else do we have?
I'm absolutely gone at Smacker Hacker there, but we have some news on the future of NXT UK, and a released NXT star wants to stick it to the man, to Vince McMahon. This is the good after news. I'll go straight in with that NXT story. You may remember last week WWE took the entirely not problematic or even borderline criminal steps of releasing over 30 of its stars in the midst of a global pandemic, and there has been some considerable controversy taking place since then. Some people think, well, it's a business, they got to do what they got to do. Some other people, some normal people, think this is absolutely atrocious. But a lot of the stars, they've not been shy in going after new ventures, in getting themselves back on their feet. We've seen EC3 doing all kinds of promos. Mike and Maria Kanellis have been all over the podosphere. But just yesterday, Deonna Purrazzo, yes, you remember Deonna Purrazzo from those 3 or 4 matches she had in NXT. I think she had 5 ever in the last 2 years, not including the Mae Young Classic. She has said that she would love to sign for AEW to, quote, stick it to WWE. I've got the direct quote here if you'd like me to read it out for you.
Oh, please do.
Ooh. Here we go. Britt Baker is my best friend. Oh, I think you've dropped something there, Deonna. She works there. They have a kick-ass women's division now with a lot of people I've never worked with. It's a brand new product. I would love to experience that and be a part of it. She basically just wants a shot at WWE, in her words, to say, screw you, WWE. Now,
there you go.
You might argue that's not the most professional approach to take. You should always kill them with kindness in these kind of scenarios. But on the other hand, Adam Nicholas, absolutely fair play.
I mean, I think there's quite a few people who are probably allowed to do some really venomous things in the next coming weeks and months, and if Deonna Purrazzo feels like that's going to be the thing that's going to tick the box and make her feel happy about it all, I have no bones to pick with that at all whatsoever. Yeah, screw Vince McMahon, I guess. Why not?
I had a quick look at her record in WWE. Obviously, she signed there loosely in 2018. She's been in and out of the company. She's been in the Mae Young. She's been on the main roster. She's been in NXT. I think if she doesn't really... I think she should probably have some issue with her time in the company, given that I don't think she won a single match outside of that first Mae Young Classic. She was getting squashed in a couple of minutes in the more recent episodes. And her last match, this is a way to go out, 1 minute 20 seconds against Nia Jax on Raw the other week. I should say thanks to Gary Cassidy, by the way, who she's done this interview with. It's a really good long piece about her future, and it's just difficult times for a lot of wrestlers because you don't really know what you can do now given the circumstances. Nowhere's exactly hiring because they're unable to put on new shows, but all the best to her. I would think she would do really well in AEW given that Britt Baker's her best pal, but there you go.
Yeah, I mean, well, if friendship's how you get jobs, then that's certainly a good start, but she actually is really talented. She just never really had a good shot at it, but hopefully AEW could potentially be the place for that. Let's move on to talk about WWE SmackDown though, Adam Cleary. And
I thought you were going to do speaking of AEW.
No, I couldn't. I looked at it, but that's me next story. You're going to have to wait for that. Right? You can't just have them whenever you want them. We'll do things my way today, officer. This is all about the SmackDown hacker though, unfortunately. And this is basically, we've all seen that if anybody has got half a brain, you've pretty much deduced at this point, it looks like it's going to be Mustafa Ali. They haven't exactly been subtle about it. We've seen there's been glitches on SmackDown. We've seen WWE's Twitter got hacked. We also saw the hacker revealed Sonya Deville as being the person who was meddling with Mandy and Otis. Anyway, long story short, according to Dave Meltzer, the Wrestling Observer, apparently WWE have just been way too obvious with this and decided they might try and go for a swerve. Now, there was reference to the SmackDown Tag Team division, which there was like a little warning went out, which suggested to him that this could be now a 2-person, 2-man job instead of just the one. And, Adam Cleary, could it potentially be Chad Gable who could be getting a repackage and paired with Mustafa Ali? My personal view is literally anything that isn't Shorty Gable, please. That would be lovely. Thoughts on this?
You have my complete agreement on that. I'm up for Chad Gable doing... You can do a road sweeper gimmick for all I care, so long as he's not doing the Shorty G thing. You know what they could do? They could do GTV again, but it's like Shorty GTV.
No, don't say these things in the universe.
Yes, that'd be brilliant. That would be brilliant.
Would it? Are you sure?
Yeah, well, look. As we've said, it's so easy to book WWE. I think it would be a good idea, personally. We've seen quite a lot of times in the past where you get WWE go down an avenue with something and you think, oh, I wonder what they're going to do with this, and it looks incredibly obvious, and then out of nowhere they go with some complete random off-the-wall suggestion, which, while it's nice being a swerve, doesn't really make any sense at all. Then you find out months down the line that they just realised that everyone had figured it out and didn't want to be predictable, even when sometimes it's fine to be predictable if the thing you're predicting is good. I do think, in the shape of Mustafa Ali and Shorty G, there are two people there who need more, who could work a lot better if they had a lot more to work with. So I dearly hope that this one ends up being right. But at the same time, do I trust them to do this well? Not a whole bunch.
No. And let's be honest though, gimmicks aside, that would be a pretty great tag team.
Yeah, they're two of the most technically proficient men. I was just turning my microphone down there because I was peaking terribly. Two of the most technically proficient men. The thing is, the two people who deliver for WWE every single time they're asked to, which is considerably more than WWE often deserve with them. So if they get somebody to get their teeth into, get some more television time, we get a nice big shock return. I'm bang up for it personally, because this hacker storyline has been. Look, don't get me wrong, it's not been amazing by any stretch of the imagination, but it's been interesting. It's given you something to talk about.
Yeah, it's been okay, hasn't it? And it's intriguing.
Speaking of something to talk about, we have now something to talk about in the shape of NXT UK. See, it never leaves you. It's like riding a bike, like riding a seamless bike.
Smooth.
During all the talent was being let go the other week, a lot of questions then started getting raised about some of the outlying brands in WWE, specifically what would happen to NXT, what would happen to 205 Live, and most worryingly of all, what would happen to NXT UK. Because while obviously everything based in the States, kind of up to them whether or not they just completely disregard the scientific advice and continue to put on events. You can't do that in the UK because we're actually taking this quite seriously. So their pre-taped episodes of NXT UK have now run out, and the show is being forced to do clip shows. This week they even reran Tyler Bate versus Walter, which was absolutely choice, but they don't have the ability to produce new content for the foreseeable. And Dave Meltzer, speaking on the Wrestling Observer newsletter this week, was just like, well, nobody really knows what the status is there. Cassius Ohno is the only person who's officially been let go, but everything else is kind of up in the air at the minute. They are yet to make a firm decision on whether or not they're going to stick with that, or whether that's going to have to start making some reductions as well, which would be no different really to WWE in the States. None of the workers on that brand would be able to get any other contracts at the minute. They wouldn't be able to go anywhere else, do anything else. They have to fall back on one of the government's many schemes we have over here for trying to protect freelancers. They could even get properly furloughed over here if WWE was willing to do that. But it's more scary times, more uncertainty, more things that wrestlers don't really deserve in the midst of all this.
Yeah, absolutely. You kind of hope that this one works out the best, especially for the guys over in the UK. We had a feeling there might be some more to come. WWE kind of, you can never, just when you think you've hit rock bottom with them, they'll find a new bottom for you to go and sit on. That should be their catchphrase at this point. But let's not focus on that. Let's go and focus on someone else who has some really good catchphrases and is trying to trademark some of them. Adam Cleary, look at that.
Genuinely, that's one of the best ones you've ever done, that.
I was trying to juggle it around in my head there. Behind these glasses was some very worried eyes. However, don't reveal that to the fans outside. Stick to the magic. Chris Jericho, a man of many words and many different catchphrases over the years. Well, we all saw if you haven't seen it already, AEW recently tweeted out about the Flim Flam Challenge. Did you see this, Adam Cleary?
I did see the Flim Flam Challenge, Adam.
Well, for anybody who hasn't seen it, out on AEW's official Twitter account, they sent out the following tweet that said, Le Champion has a challenge for you. Record yourself doing the Flim Flam dance and reply to us with the hashtag AEW Dynamite or the hashtag Flim Flam for a chance to get it featured. We'll add the music effects and the hashtag Inner Circle just might even comment on all the best. This is viral marketing at its worst.
Yeah, I'm all out for this one, unfortunately.
But as it happens, Chris Jericho has in fact filed for a trademark regarding the words Flim Flam. because I think he's anticipating that this is going to be a big hitter in the world of viral sensations. I don't know. The man is a genius. I'm sure you can all point and laugh at me at this video in the future when he's making millions off this. But he did actually file for the trademark on Sunday, the 19th of April, essentially with our good old friends over the USPTO, which is, of course, the United States Patent and Trademark Office. Would you like to hear the list of things that he's potentially wanting to put branding on?
Do you know what? There's no way I can say that yes, I would like to hear the potential things without it sounding sarcastic. But just rest assured, dear viewers, I am genuinely gassed to hear all of these.
Well, you know, Christmas is a long time away.
But no, don't. It's not Christmassy. Is it Christmassy?
No, it's not. But why not get yourself, your friends and family some lovely flim-flam things that will have probably taken off by then? Why not get them a flim-flam bandana? What about a flim-flam hat? Maybe it could be a flim-flam hooded sweatshirt. Maybe it could be some flim-flam pants, Adam Cleary. Maybe
flim-flam
it could be a
pants, Adam Nicholas?
Shit. Yes, flim-flam pants. Maybe it could be a shirt, or maybe you could just get yourself a lovely sweatshirt with the words Flim Flam written across it. Move over, crisscross applesauce. It's all about the Flim Flam. Adam Cleary, how many of these are you going to be buying, and how much money are you going to drop?
Well, this is the thing, right? It's very easy for me to sit here on this sofa in my palatial mansion overlooking the glorious St John's People's Democratic Republic of Newcastle upon Tyne, England, and say it's just not really all that exciting. However, this is the man who got a list and a scarf over, so I'm not going to be sniffy when the time comes and everyone's flim-flamming all over the place. I'm not going to be sniffy about it. I'm going to hold my hands up and say I was a late adopter, and I'll have a nice big t-shirt that just says flim-flam on it.
Do you know what I'm going to do?
I'll just a t-shirt. Well, go on.
I'm going to make sure that when you send out the inevitable tweet where you are doing the flim-flam and the Instagram video of you doing the flim-flam, I'm going to save them, and I'm going to reference this video in a future video, and we're going to make no money whatsoever, but at least I'll be right, and that's all that matters.
Hey, look, if you're all sitting at home, nothing to do this weekend, please do send us your flim-flam challenges. If you can WhatCulture them up somehow, all the better. If not, it's your life, innit? You can do what you want.
You're going to regret that. You're going to regret that.
I am. What are you doing this weekend, Adam Nicholas?
Not the flim-flam. I'll be doing literally anything else than the flim-flam. But I support the guys having a good time in lockdown. I'm not against that. I think it makes sense. I'm going to be probably singing some more live albums in my kitchen this weekend. It's been a wild ride so far. What about you, Adam Cleary?
That was good advice. There's a really nice pizza place not far from us, which is you can do collections now. So during my 1 hour assigned outside the house to do some exercise, I might pick up a pizza if I'm feeling brave. But that's about it, really.
Do you mind if I ask which pizza place?
Oh well, I'll tell you actually. That pizza place is where are we? That's Scream for Pizza in Jesmond, Newcastle, United Kingdom. If you're ever in the area, I would heartily recommend checking that out.
Just to, I realise we've gone slightly off a tangent here, but Gingerinos, Adam Cleary in Newcastle as well, send off these big slices of pizza which I've been getting in, which are fantastic, which is really useful for all our viewers in America.
Yeah, some fantastic by the slice patter brought to you by WhatCulture Wrestling there. But let us know what you made of these stories in the comments below. As ever, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Adam Nicholas, where can they get you on Twitter?
They can get me on Twitter at It's Adam Nicholas, #FlimFlam. What about you, Adam Cleary? Where can they get you?
You can get me on Twitter at Adam Cleary, CLERY, no, I've panicked. I'm bailing out with that one. The entire WhatCulture Wrestling family available at WhatCulture WWE. #, of course, this has been your good afternoons. I don't know why I keep doing the thing. I don't think we get it anymore, do we? It'd be really good if we just worked this out in advance. We could have done a side-by-side thing, done it just like offset it. But that's extra work for the editors. We don't want to give it to them. Anyway, hope you're all staying well. Hope you're all staying safe. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And we will see you very soon. Goodbye.
Ooh. Very soon. Look at that. I like that.